and welcome to the DTE Newscast, the only news program brave enough to tackle the thrilling world of third-party risk management. Tonight, we delve into the shadowy realm of vendor compliance, where the stakes are high, the questionnaires are long, and the acronyms are even longer. Forget your celebrity scandals and political drama, folks. We've got something way more exciting. A deep dive into a recent webinar by Shared Assessments, where industry experts debated the burning question, how do you make sure your vendors aren't secretly plotting against you? Or at least, not leaving your data on a USB drive in a coffee shop. Last week's webinar featured insights from industry experts, including Elizabeth Dunsmoor, a TPRM principal at Shared Assessments, along with John Finizio, Director of Technical Programs at Wistic, and Lance Mueller, CEO of Venseca. These leaders shared their perspectives on how organizations can enhance their TPRM programs. A key point was the need to move beyond what they called security theater. This refers to TPRM practices that focus on the appearance of security rather than achieving tangible risk reduction. Webinar speakers noted that many organizations are stuck in a cycle of manual, resource-heavy, and reactive processes that don't effectively address high-risk scenarios. To counter this, they emphasized the importance of defining clear, measurable objectives. The speakers advised companies to assess their current TPRM program's maturity, identifying gaps and areas for improvement along a maturity scale that ranges from initial to optimized. They also stressed the need to track performance metrics, or KPIs, before introducing risk indicators, or KRIs. They suggested that tracking these metrics is essential to measuring the effectiveness of a TPRM program. The discussion also highlighted the need for stakeholder alignment, noting that it enhances the value of a TPRM program. Engaging key stakeholders, such as security, procurement, legal, and business leadership, ensures TPRM goals align with business priorities. The experts emphasize that risk management needs to be considered a business issue, not just a technology one, and encourage that CISOs report directly to the CFO, CEO, or board of directors. They also said that internal collaboration is critical for third-party risk management, especially for those that are outsourced. They recommended that businesses communicate transparently with vendors, and that the process should be approached with empathy. The webinar also addressed the evolution from legacy to modern TPRM, noting a shift from manual analysis and one-size-fits-all approaches to tailored control sets and risk-focused assessments. They recommended leveraging technology, AI, and external data sources to improve efficiency and effectiveness. They suggested using external data sources like vendor profiles, questionnaires, and independently validated sources, along with internal documentation, SOC 2 and ISO reports, and custom control sets. The goal, the speaker said, was to improve the starting point by assessing continuously based on control sets using multiple data sources. The speakers emphasized using real-time vendor risk data to make faster, risk-aware decisions. This approach, they argued, enables organizations to prioritize partnerships and streamline procurement. They also noted that moving away from manual processes allows for the reallocation of resources to high-value initiatives like innovation and deeper vendor collaboration. A poll taken during the webinar showed a majority of attendees were in the defined or repeatable stages of TPRM program maturity, with a few just starting out and one organization noting it was optimized. This underlines the diverse landscape of TPRM programs and their evolution within different organizations. And that's the risk report for tonight. We hope you found our deep dive into the surprisingly dramatic world of third-party risk management both informative and only slightly terrifying. Remember, folks, in the words of our esteemed panel, it's crucial to move beyond the security theater and start measuring what actually matters. And if you're still relying on manual processes and those endless questionnaires, it might be time to embrace the future, or at least get a really good spreadsheet program. And now I'm off to update my own vendor risk assessment because, frankly, after this show, I'm starting to feel a little exposed. This is the DTE signing off, reminding you that in the world of third-party risk, it's better to be safe than sorry, unless you like living life on the edge. And if you do, can you please share your tips? Good night, and try not to lose any data before the next broadcast.